Hi, Mocha. I picked up my phone and wondered why we were live and I wasn't live yet. I'm like, oh, wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Friday Support Live. We are the Rainbow Support Group. We are located in Spartanburg, South Carolina. You can find us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. Both of those will take you to our website. Across the top of our website, we've got many tabs for resources. You can get on our email list. You can contact our board members. You can get support. You can find out our business sponsors. You can get to everything you need on there. Also, we have 3 avenues through Facebook. We've got 2 groups and 1 page. Please join us and find us and get support that you need through there. What else, Mocha? Is that? And that's Mocha. That's
and we are the co-founders, yes, of the Rainbow Support Group. I hope if you're tuning in for the first time that you'll stay and get to watch what we have to offer. Like we said, this is our Friday Support Live. We started these to give more content for you that are staying at home during this pandemic, which we know is steadily getting worse, which I would expect that emotions and everything in between are also going to be heightened. In just a few minutes, I'm actually going to show you a chart about COVID, and we're actually going to talk about it a little bit before I bring on the 2 main speakers of today's live. But let's go over our sponsors first. We always want to give a shout out to our sponsors and a thank you for supporting us, but we also want to support them as well. Our first one is one of the largest LGBT suppliers in South Carolina. That's Out of Bounds in Greenville. You see them at every Pride. They've always supported us. They need us now, so now we have to support them. It's not optional. We have to. And so it's time for us to stand up and do that.
Right.
Kim, who's our second one?
Our second one is Amaryllis, and we absolutely love Amaryllis. Amaryllis Mental Health out of Greer, South Carolina. We found them and blessed and grateful. They were founded by LGBTQ members for LGBTQ members, and they're definitely on our level. The Rainbow only refers to people that we trust and that we verify, and we actually have done business with them. They've provided classes to us and everything for the board. They're wonderful people. And so if you're afraid of going to a mental health facility because of pronoun usage, or they won't accept you or understand gender fluid, or they're not going to understand you're a dude with fingernail polish on, okay, guess what? Yeah, they will. And they won't have any problem with it at all. They'll probably ask you where you got your fingernail polish from. Okay, I'm telling you, they're the coolest people. And they do LGBT because they are LGBT. So it's definitely a safe place for you to go. If you have any mental health issues, remember the Rainbow Support Group. We are not counselors, lawyers, doctors. We are not. We can refer you to them, and we faithfully refer to Amaryllis. If you need to, go to our website, go to our business partners page, and all you have to do is click it, and you'll go directly to their website, and you'll get in touch with them right away. Not even through us, like directly to them. And then we have a third sponsor, which is Carolina Partners Insurance. Give them a call. We are waiting right now. They're going to have a link within the next 7 days. He was telling me he was going to have it to me today. They are building a website, and it should be done within the next couple of days. So he too will have a link. And right now you'd have to call. However, within the next couple of days, you'll be able to link that as well, and it'll take you to them. We make it as easy as possible for you to access these things without any trouble on your side, so that it's as easy as possible.
All of them are also scrolling across the bottom right now. So if you want to go ahead and type that in, you could just Google it. And that is spelled correctly. I love it. It's Carolina Partners.
Right. Right. Me too. Me too. Because that's the point of what he's trying to do. And I know that. Right. He's trying to care about people, not just a business. I like that. We're the Rainbow. We really like that. Please care about the people.
Also, remember it, like I've said all year, and I'm going to continue to say it probably all next year in 2021, is that it is okay not to be okay. Um, and when Kim was talking about mental health, it is very important that you put your health first. That's emotional, physical health, mental health, all of it comes first. And if you need help, I want you to seek it out, not be ashamed to do so. So
Right.
often we have so many people that hold on so long to reach out to us, and they've already done, you know, so much time by them thinking that they were alone, and so much time had went by. If they had just messaged us the first time, then we could have helped so much quicker.
And it's
Um,
no, and Mocha's not kidding. That is a normal conversation that we have had. Kim, you don't know how long I've been watching y'all, but I didn't want to say anything. And I'm thinking, for 2 years? You mean you've been watching for 2 years and you've never come to a meeting, or you've never called, or you've never posted on Facebook, but you've been there for 2 years? How
oh my
sad.
goodness. Okay, I'm just now chiming in again because my thing just noted Nadia Rain 1 minute ago. Hi Nadia, love you.
Hi, Nadia.
Aurora Carla, hi.
Look,
Look,
and the queens roll in. Hi, ladies. Miss you
Michael from
all.
Meet Me. Hi Michael.
And the queens roll in. How neat is that, Mocha?
Aurora said, "Hey there, divas. Love and miss you both, Kim and Mocha." So,
Oh, miss you so bad. And girls, are y'all dying to entertain poor Mocha? And me too, carrying the luggage. It's really important. I like my job, taking care of the queens. I like it.
yes.
I like it a lot. I
I'm
know.
sorry it took me a minute. We're streaming on 3 different things, and
At
so
the
I'm.
same time. Of course we are, because we've gone global. So now we do all kinds of crazy things.
So do bear with us. Periodically through the live, we're going to have numbers of support. If you need them, please take note. They're going to be scrolling across the bottom. Like right now, we have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It has an English and a Spanish version. Please write these numbers down. They are important. And like I said, it's at the bottom. It is okay not to be okay. So please remember that. Okay, so real quick, I want to go ahead and show you this that I found earlier today. It was on the news, NBC News. So, our last live, we had just reached 15 million cases. Like, we had just barely went over that. As of today, and that says, I think before the banner cuts out, it says 4:26 a.m. as of today. 15,702,941 confirmed cases. We have close to 300,000 total fatalities. Now, I will say I remember when South Carolina was yellow, which was only 1,000 cases. But I do have to give South Carolina props, like Kim said earlier, to being only red.
We're not the worst one.
Right, because if you look at South Carolina, we are sandwiched in between Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, all 4 of which have surpassed 300,000 cases. We have only surpassed 100,000 cases, so I do have to give it up to that. Now, who knows, we might be at 299,000, but...
Right, we're not going to give South Carolina the credit. We're not. We know better. We know better.
No, because we could be doing a lot better. But
we know that
this as a whole is awful, because I remember when the world wasn't even over 11 million. And now just in the US alone, we're about to hit 16 million.
So everybody, back to what we talked about on our live on Tuesday when we joked about the mask. Okay, make sure you're wearing your mask. Make sure you're staying clean. Cora, the secretary, she's here. She's going to talk to us soon. She came over today, and I met her at the door, and the first thing I did was squirt stuff in her hand.
That sounds bad.
It does sound bad. That sounded terrible. I used cleanser on her. Okay, before she came in.
That sounds like I stink.
I know, it seems like
for
she's
the first time ever that this has impacted us to change plans for Thanksmas, and this is the first time that we're actually going to have to cancel Thanksmas because
Can you believe you have to say those words? Ah.
No. And as you hear Solomon in the background, he is just feeling so miserable because he has just heard the news too that we have to cancel things.
Poor, I know, Solomon. It's awful.
Nadia Rain said, "How's y'all's night? We're doing pretty good, Nadia. We love you."
Absolutely.
Hey, Mom. I see your
I
comment
hope,
too.
I hope you and Chris are okay. I haven't been bothering you much because I know that you're having trauma again because of people. Dear humans, can everybody be nice and shut up?
Aurora said, "Well, we are shut down again starting tonight, so no more drag in North Carolina until the first of the year."
Oh my God, poor baby. I
I feel the
know.
pain. I know, all of us.
Oh, it's the other day I got excited on our live when I looked at Mocha and I said, boy, I'd love to see you perform. And all of a sudden my head started playing videos of the music and the dancing and the costumes and the hair and the makeup. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sad. Oh shit, I just made myself really sad. I hadn't thought about it in pictures in my head. And Mocha and I have not done any drag other than the meet me at home stuff. So I haven't seen any of it at all.
We already know how much it already affected. COVID has affected drag. It affected us not having Thanksmas. It did affect us in Santa's sleigh, even though we did pull it off last minute. So big props to everybody who donated and everybody who pulled together.
Absolutely. We did. I'm very pleased. I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
We started with $28 and we ended with, what was the final?
We ended up giving them a lot of money. I think it would be rude to say.
I know, but
I think it would be rude to say on here. But if anybody has a question, we are a transparent organization and we are a 501c. If you would like to know what was donated to the family during Operation Santa Sleigh, and for some reason that's your business, we will definitely provide that to you because nothing is secret in the rainbow at all. However, for the confidentiality of the family, I would like to not provide that.
We did better than $28 though. So
we did a lot better than
because we were very scared at first, and I know we could have done a lot better in that aspect too, but
we could have. Yes. We have in prior years. We have
all next year to figure out how to pull off still helping in the ways that we did in the past with the pandemic, because now that has clearly been our biggest threat, and it is definitely not looking any clearer. So
well, the rainbow was built, a kind of around drag, kind of like a lot of drag participants, a lot of drag members, a lot of drag in our world. We did benefits to keep the rainbow alive. Okay. We did benefits for operations. We did things in clubs. The drag absolutely represented for the rainbow. Now that there is no drag, now that there are no clubs open to that type of, and I wouldn't feel comfortable having a rainbow thing like that now anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just, that's why we're not
we're stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and
right.
COVID's not making it any easier.
No, but we were very blessed. And I want everybody to know that the rainbow for 8 years, we thought, Mocha and I had a meeting and we thought we were going to have to tell this family no. Somehow we managed to pull it off. And I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Together we can change the world, and we got to do it together.
We were also able to keep our emergency pantry open for a little bit longer, which was greatly needed, because that is something that we have continuously been able to help and aid those who need help with basic clothes and coats, and
we utilize that at least 2 to 3 times a month, every month, with clothes, shoes, and food that people need. I didn't want to shut it down. I did not want to shut that down. So I'm blessed that it gets to stay open some longers. It gets to stay open some longers. Yes, so we're very blessed. We're ending the year good. Now we do have Operation Elf coming up in January, but we're not going to talk about that till January. We're going to have, we're going to talk about later a Zoom-a-thon, or what did you say? A live-a-thon? A live-a-thon.
Yeah.
For Christmas. But
before we bring Kylara and Tessa on, we just want to remind you that you will not see us next Friday, because that's when we're going to start our every other Friday support live due to things trying to get back into place with work schedules and all kinds of other conflicting time issues. So it would be easier on us. That way we can still provide the support to you that we did set out for, but also being accommodating to our board members and stuff of that nature.
Exactly.
So you will see us again on the 25th, which is Christmas. And right now we were discussing, and we're still discussing after this live, whether or not, like, what outlet to take. But we are doing something that day virtually, whether it's Zoom or Facebook live calls where they watch together, where you can actually like watch Christmas movies and have like a big group
cool.
video chat.
That sounded cool. We're gonna try it after this live. We're going as a board, and we're gonna look at what Mocha's got going on. I need the cord for the computer.
And if not, sometimes some of our board members suggested doing a live, and then maybe if you're watching and you'd like to tune in and speak to the people that are watching, the community.
Good job.
You could do so on that day, because we know that although Christmas can be happy for some, others struggle even harder, and we want to make sure we have that support open to all of you for that. Even if you are having to go and jump in, and you can share some of that hopeful energy with the ones who are struggling harder on that day. So
absolutely,
you will see us again on the 25th. But we'll have a flyer out, and the flyer will have details as to what outlet we're going to go. Who knows? We might do both. We might start the day with a live and then end it with a live call that night. Something like that nature.
Right.
But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in.
All right. Now, remember, during this live, if you guys have any comments, concerns, or you need any support or anything, you can always message us, because we're checking it. Now, we're running, like Mocha said, we're just a little bit delayed because, welcome to the Rainbow Office. This is the Rainbow Office. And there's our secretary, Cora. That we're doing YouTube, Facebook, and Facebook off of 4 different pages, I think. So we're trying to keep up with everything. So if we don't say hi to you, it isn't because I see people here. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Eric. Hi, Jay.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll be looking on both. I'll be looking on my page and YouTube.
Right. No, we're not good at this. No, we're not. No, we're not. But we're learning.
Like the few that commented on my page, like my mom and all the queens that came in, it took me 6 minutes to see it. So, but
I know, right? And we're not ignoring you. We just need an entire team for this, in order to run a broadcast like we do. It's too funny. It's too funny.
We're going to go ahead and bring Miss Kylara and Miss Tessa, who are MTF coordinators.
So now we need that curtain. Da, 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 da. Hi, guys. Oh, look, there's our curtain. Very good, Mocha. Ta-da. Hi, girls. Uh-oh. I can't hear. Mocha, Tessa.
Hello.
There. Now we have you. Hi, how are y'all? Okay, you can open.
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Hang on, I have to let Bob out. Hold, please. Y'all talk.
Hello, Miss Tessa.
Hi, how are you doing?
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bob's a pain in the butt.
So, are y'all ready for Christmas?
Now, plus I'm bomb. What'd you say, Cora?
I said, are y'all ready for Christmas?
No. Are you ready for Christmas?
Absolutely. I love this time of the year.
Do you? I wish it would snow.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Really
yes. You can bundle up then.
Right.
So, welcome to our December 2020 Male to Female Transgender Live.
Our very class.
That's a hell of a title.
Yes, it is. And it's the best because we're going to look back on this past year and reflect on what we have seen in our community and where we see our community going. That's what I am absolutely waiting to see. It's so much is opening up. Um, there's a lot of companies that have a lot more acceptance for transgender. We've had major, and I do mean major, court rulings in our favor this year, which for our employment gives us security now. And I absolutely cried when I heard that.
Right.
So it has been a good year and a bad year. We've all lost somebody due to what's going on around us.
Mhm.
But we have to keep a bright outlook because it's got to get better. It absolutely has to get better.
Oh, there's no other option.
I know, right?
There is no
Always be worse.
things could. Okay, Cora needs
No,
to
do not go
Cora.
there, Cora.
be. Cora, no, ma'am.
I mean, she does have a point.
However,
True.
However,
wow, but knock on wood, I've had enough. I give.
Well,
I-
one thing that I have tried to hold on to going through this whole year is, you know, if you watched our very first live, it was about safety.
Mhm.
And that has carried me all the way through this year. Yes, social distancing. Yes, absolutely. Put a mask on my face and put some gloves on my hands. I do go to work on a daily basis. I am around people, but guess what? I've been in all this mess and I'm still here. That's
Right.
because I take safety very, very importantly.
Mhm.
So it's a serious aspect of our lives. We have to be careful. If we're not careful, no one's going to do it for us.
Right. Right. Right.
So,
And I was gonna say, when you guys started, we just started doing a board this year again, and the trans girl department has been phenomenal. Y'all have done major work over the year. Like, we were talking about it, and I'm like, wow, just think about a year ago. You know, when we think about manila folders, like how many manila folders existed 12 months ago?
true.
And how many now? Okay, y'all have done a phenomenal job, and you went really fast, but the first thing y'all covered, and you know how anal I am, was safety. And yeah, not only does it still matter today, but we've learned throughout the year how weird the year has been. Safety for our trans women and trans women of color has been a huge concern this year. Now, remember, we didn't know what was going to happen mid-year. When you guys started talking about that, you started talking about safety as just like a regular thing we should do on the regular. And I think it's amazing that that information you provided to the community came right prior to all that mess. So I believe that the education you guys provided about safety really did probably keep some people very much safe this year. And I want to say thank you. So you went over it like it was no big deal. You're like, yeah, we covered safety. Big deal. No, you guys did huge. You guys did huge. And who would have thought about all the physical violence and trauma that we've had this year?
right.
Okay, you guys did a really great job. And, you know, the social distancing, like we've been talking about, me and Mocha talked about that the other day, that people think we're nerds because we're like overkill. And our point, just like what you said, Kylara, is go ahead and make fun if you want to, but we're still healthy.
That's right.
Okay, so yes, we're doing the cleansers, we're doing the masks. So,
And being distanced from each other. And I'm a hugger, just like you are. I'm a hugger.
I love, there's Cora's in my house. I'm all excited. I made her take a bath, though, and I took a bath, but I made her wash her hands and stuff like that. And there's Cora. I'm so lonely. I might not leave them and let them leave. I might just trap them here.
This life that we're having to live right now, it's just absolutely drove me nuts because I love seeing my friends. I love going up and giving hugs. But to come here on this and absolutely go into somebody's home. Yes, I'm in your home right now and I'm talking to you. We're here because of you. That's why we're here. We're here to support you. I see it no other way. We have to, because if it hurts me to see the pain that a lot of my friends are going through. And I just recently had one girlfriend that said, if I go through surgery either in 22 or 23, who's going to be there for me?
Right.
And the first thing that came out of my mouth and went online and said, if I'm around, I'm here. I'll be there.
Right.
And it was like the sun just shining on their face. Like, thank you, God, you've helped me so much. I feel so much more secure. And that's it. We're here to encourage, build our friends and our family and our community up, because if we don't, we're going to fall apart. And we don't need to do that.
And there you have it in rainbow.
Together.
We're not going to cut it. We're not going to cover it. We're going to tell you like it is. There you go, Kylara, because you're going to lose it.
And also talking about the recap of some of the things that we have went over, I wanted to touch on some of the things that we have been doing as the M2F department within the community, such as Kay, you was able to make a connection with the state parks.
Yes.
And we actually went there over the summer and enjoyed. We went a couple times to the state park and was able to swim and have picnics and had a good time. And we were able to because we got that approval that the state parks was for everyone. You know.
Yep. Yeah. They welcomed us with open arms, and they told us, come back. We want you to come back and bring your friends.
And that was nice to know that, like we said, what we want is to stop the trans trauma and the LGBT trauma. We want you to know where you can go, where it's okay. And they found out, like raw hardcore, that that's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
What we want for everybody is our hope that everyone will be okay. And one day we can all come together. I would love to see 100 of us up at Table Rock, picnicking, going on hikes. They got some great trails up there. And I'm ready because my better half, he won't go with me now.
Oh, wow.
And neither will Tessa.
Uh-oh.
The last trail, I thought I was gonna die because they're like, "Oh, it's just it's just around the lake. It's just around the lake." And so I'm thinking, it's a short, maybe half a mile. No, it's not. That's a big lake.
Right.
But it was fun.
It was real fun. It was
fun.
real fun. It was just steep hills.
With
hang on.
I mean, you get to actually see another side of a person when you're on the trail with them. You really get to see what's under the surface.
Yeah, sorry, I was working. Y'all know I can't multitask. I'm sitting here working.
Okay, we're here.
Oh, wow.
We're here with you.
So much. There's just so much from all different directions. Absolutely.
We want to share what we have gone through, pave a path, because we've already had one path paved for us because of predecessors who have come before us, who have said, this is for y'all. And I want you to carry on and be the next generation and make the transition for the next generation even more smoother. And that's what we need to do.
That's Yes. My hope is that, eventually it's just not going to have to be where you have to come out, or where you have
Right.
to everything. It's just going to be acceptance, and you're
Mhm.
not going to have to worry about getting, you know, all the bad things that come with
Right.
being.
Right. Right.
And I know we was
Hold it
talking.
still. Tessie, you gotta hold the camera still.
This, I'm sorry. I
I
didn't
keep
realize
trying to
I
go
have
with
two
you. I'm
phones
like,
here.
what are we doing?
I was.
Stop.
I'm looking at two different phones. Sorry, I'll put that one down.
Oh,
No, we don't multitask well. We're the rainbow. We don't multitask well, and we have ADD. So you have to understand that.
Yes,
wow.
I forgot what I was saying.
I know. Welcome to our world. This is the rainbow.
Yes, it is. This is the rainbow, and we are. When we enter something like this, and we have this little dry spot, we're sitting here talking. It's it lets others see, hey, you're real. This is not something made up. This is, we're at a round table. We're a couple of girls sitting around the table saying, this is how it is. This is what we're doing. And we're darn proud of it, because I'm tired of living the lie that I lived for 50 plus years. I'm here. Um, we've got good people who are struggling with this life that we're in right now. And we just want to be that light at the end of the tunnel.
Or a light. Just a damn light. Like I can't tell you.
I don't think
I can't
the light at the end.
Right, I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
using the
end
light
of tunnel.
Okay. Yes,
don't-
it could be a train.
We're not here for the end. We're here through it. not
So
the
what
end.
we're doing is we're just shining a light inside, because I can't tell you where the end is right now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this COVID stuff to be over.
Way, like I need everybody to wear your mask so it can be over.
Yep.
Like, can everybody be good so we can go out? I want to go out. I miss the clubs. I miss everything. I miss people. I was excited for today because I knew Cora had to come over to do work, and I got to see my board like this. So I got to see everybody except for Lee. Okay. I was excited about today. That's terrible. Welcome to the new world. I was excited to see people on the computer.
And what I miss the most is sitting in a restaurant with you, Mocha, Tessa,
And
everybody.
hanging out. And hanging out. I want to hang out. I want to take off my shoes
Amen.
and hang out. I want to be lazy and do. I want to go to the movies. I want to live.
Or go bowling.
Oh my God! I would have so much fun.
I know, right?
I would have so much fun.
Yep.
No, we miss it all. So
I lost my vape, guys.
I'm sorry about your vape, babe. I don't know where your vape is. I don't know where that is, and I've been sitting here, so it's not my fault. Okay, Mocha told us to keep it 40 minutes. So we wanted to talk about what else on your paper. Like this paper, I can't get this paper, so I'm going to go what we talked about.
Our hope is that you'll look at our lives that we have done, and you'll take that and use it for your life. Safety, know where you are, know where your exits are. Another one is just like what I dealt with for a long time, transition to be or not to be. I decided to be me, and I threw away everything that was the former self. And I fought with it for a long time. And I was like, this is the better side of me, and this is what everybody needs to see. I don't want anybody to see the other side. I don't want it ever to come back.
Right.
It's a better side of me that I treat other people better than what I used to. I used to be not such a good person, and I embraced my feminine self and said, you're not going anywhere. I love you.
And That's one of my hopes, is that I hope that no one is ever ashamed, and they should never be ashamed to be who they are, and they
Never.
should never let anyone tell them that they are wrong.
Except for the Cheeto. The Cheeto should be ashamed of himself.
Chorus fired.
I didn't hear what she said.
It's fine. That's good. That's good.
She made a very derogatory political comment.
But not rainbow.
Yes.
Okay.
It was Cheeto related. That's all. Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on. Carry
I thought I
on.
heard a
Carry on.
no one said never let anyone get in your way for being your true self
No.
and
Ever.
tell you that you can't be. I know that there was many obstacles that I've had to overcome, and I'm grateful that I've had the support of not only the community but the rainbow, not only board but the rainbow community, to give me that push and be there for me as well, because it's all about being there for each other.
It
And
is.
um,
It is. It makes it a little less hard. It doesn't make it not hard.
right.
It makes it just a little less hard.
And that's my hope, is that by us being here, it's not gonna be like you said. It's not gonna not make it hard, but you're not alone.
Right.
And
And that's so important.
Yeah.
That's so
Well,
important.
you're never ever alone. You don't have to be
I
alone.
want ultimately is for
Kylara, you're breaking up.
you're never alone, and remember that you are loved.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The lady off of the help, I think, says it best.
Can you hear me?
You are strong. You are smart.
Right.
Important.
And all in our own way. And all in our own way. So you might look at
Yes.
somebody else and say they're smarter than me, or they're taller than me, or they're whatever. Okay, we're all made to be ourselves. Now, Tessa did just say, we want you to be your true self. We want you to live your true life. And we do. And we do. But then I have to throw in there from the rainbow, only if you're safe. Okay, only if you're safe. We will keep your secrets and we will let you stay in the closet if that's what it is to keep you safe. We don't want you to lose your job. Like, I don't want you to go into your job tomorrow and say, okay, Tessa said for me to tell you guys that this is how it's going to be. And okay, that's probably not going to work.
I will fully.
I know, but that's probably not going to work. So if it works in your world, then good. If it doesn't, don't feel less than. That's why we're here. You can contact us on the down low and we'll love you for whoever you tell us you are. Okay. If you have to live your non-authentic self in the real world, we understand that. We're LGBT. We've all done it at one time in our life. Okay. Or more than one time. If you're trans, chances are you've had to come out twice. So it's pretty tough. Okay. But only if it's safe for you. The rainbow wants you. Now, I know that here we are, December 11th. There are some people here this year that I'm very happy to say that are still here, December 11th. I'm proud of all of you that are hanging on. And I know that there are many of you that are hanging on by a thread. And then the pandemic and everything so much. So I get you. And I thank you for hanging on. And we're here for you. Absolutely. And the girls, y'all rocked this year.
I'm humble. I wanted to do the best I can, and put word out that, hey, we're here for you. That's the biggest thing. I want to see everybody have a good New Year, a grand Christmas, and come back.
Yeah. And we're planning our live-a-thon for Christmas. So you'll see the girls again on Christmas, off and on throughout the day. We just have to figure out how to do it. And we're going to do it so that you guys can talk to the girls for the holiday. Oh.
I'm I'm
What
for
happened?
Christmas. I've been
Mocha.
moved since December.
Okay. Welcome to technical difficulties. Somehow we've lost Tessa. Kylara is
Lost
paused.
one.
We lost one and you paused.
Yes.
Hey, Mocha. We're losing it. Mocha sent you guys a message. Did you see it on the side of your screen?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to take the time with this being our last live for 2020. I would like to take this time to say thank you to the community for the opportunity for serving as the M to F trans coordinator. I've learned a lot. I have learned things about myself that I didn't know. That I can do things.
Looser.
And gotten my strength, and it's been a real joy and pleasure and an honor to be able to serve as the M to F trans coordinator for the Rainbow Support Group. And my sorry, I am not good at multitasking. I have like messages popping up.
Not at all. Yeah, we're having technical difficulties right now. I don't know what's up.
But
Rainbow.
my hope,
It's the rainbow.
I hope for 2020 to be COVID free and for us to strive and become stronger than we have, because 2020 was a really rocky year. It's been a crazy year. I'm looking it, but I'm looking forward to a better year. But we've done a lot in 2020. We have, although it was rocky, we came out. I feel like it's made us stronger.
How everybody's saying that so politely. It was a little rocky.
It was a little rough.
It was a little.
Well, if you were, I'm not going to say what it was.
Right.
It was.
Look, you can't see your face. There, because of that thing. There's Cora. Cora, you need to pull a chair over here anyway. It's about time.
Cora.
Here's Cora.
Hi guys.
Hi, Cora.
Here's our secretary. Isn't this neat? She's in the house. How
Woohoo!
cool. How cool. And we made pizza. Because I had company. I mean, really?
And she knows that I love pizza.
And we do
I have it
pizza.
tattooed on me.
And we do pizza. Who has a pizza tattoo? It's something interfering. Look, and there's Lee. I'm so excited. My door is open. Yes, I know the door is open. The cat comes in and out at night.
Nice.
Okay, whatever. Hang on. Look, so Lee's in here too. How
Wow, it's just us now. Tessa.
Oh, please. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Mocha just sent me a message and said it was all breaking up.
Really?
Lee messaged me. Yeah. And then I got Lee talking to me too. I got this is exciting. I know the rest of the world doesn't care, but I have been so lonely and I'm so excited right now. I have Cora in my house. I have my entire board. There's Jade. Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
Jade, shut up. Jade's fired. That's the second time in 1 week she's been fired. Did you hear her? No, Jade, it's over in 2021. I'm done.
Talking about.
She said it's going to be 2020 was a practice run.
I hope not.
No.
Look at all of us going, no, Jade, no, not an option. No.
New Year's Eve, when we all go outside and the ball drops, we're not to say Happy New Year. We're all saying Jumanji.
Right.
I feel like me personally, I hope that 2021 kind of brings our community together more. I hope that, we can get more involved into the community, because I feel like maybe 2020 was for us to get like a grasp and handle on how things work virtually. Yeah. So we can definitely like have more of an outreach, but I feel like maybe I would like to go back to human connection.
I way want
Yeah.
to go back. I way want, and I'm an introvert. Like Jade said something about extrovert, but I am truly an introvert. And everybody around me for years has said, no, Kim, but you're always, I'm like, yeah, but I'm really not. I really like to be in the woods, chilling, you know, doing things like that. This pandemic, however, has made me people greedy. Like I don't want Cora to leave. Like the other day, I ended up staying at Mocha's house longer, and I'm all ready to go. I mean, I've got my briefcase, I've got my coat on, and I'm like, I just don't want to go. I want to stay and stare at you because you're a person. Okay, I don't know how everybody else is doing. I know that I'm tripping. And like I've told, like Kylara lives with her family. So she has her husband and her kid. So they have interaction. I have Bob.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
And Mocha has lots of animals and a roommate and everything else. So something is wrong.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Whoa.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Mocha.
Hi, Mocha.
Look at all of us together. And Lee's in here too somewhere. I'm so excited. We're all together.
Here we
So
go.
lonely. I hate the pandemic. I hate it.
Don't we though?
I miss our meetings.
Yeah.
Like we can only talk about certain things online. We can talk about certain things with you guys privately, but we can't talk about some things online because we can't control what people hear. We can't control reactions. And those are private things that we need to talk about in person. I can't wait till we have our in-person meetings again, to where we can talk about our give out stories and, you know, our come out stories, and we can talk and we can touch each other.
Yes.
It's Cora. She's a real person. Look, it's Cora. I miss people, believe it or not, even the shitty ones.
Lord help those extroverts.
I know, right? Jade needs to stop. She needs her own comedy club. When we come out of this, we need to start Jade her own little club.
That can be done.
It can, and we need Jeff Neal. Did you see their pictures? Wow. They had some professional photos done. They look like rock stars. Like the white suit and like the violins hanging down, and he's like walking. So he looks wicked cool, you know? And I'm like, bad. But I like marketing. So, you know.
Just a quick reminder about the Christmas, if you're just tuning in, because I see a few of you tuning in for that haven't been here the whole time, that we are planning a Christmas live or a Christmas video live call. We'll let you know the details, but we are going to do something on Christmas Day. And it will be daytime because I know a lot of people do stuff. We don't know if it's going to be morning or day, but details will come soon. But you're going to get content from our HIV section, our M to F section. You'll have some, maybe we'll go over some more.
F to
M.
What did I say?
You said M to F.
Well, we'll just get both.
We're doing the boys on Christmas, and
you're going to get all kinds of information. You'll get both.
Right. I don't do the letters very well anyway, so
I don't know how
they're
I
just
feel
girls
about
and boys.
HIV, and Christmas being like mixed together, but
Apparently, we found out that it did need to be mixed together. We found that on one of the lives that we did. We did not know that HIV,
especially if it's a live-a-thon,
trans boys as much as it
information.
was. So it's not bad that they're together.
It'll be good information too. Like if it's a live-a-thon, you'll have all kinds. It won't be used.
A live-a-thon,
Yeah,
rainbow
I keep hearing that
live-a-thon.
But you'll also get, maybe we'll go over some more of our pros and cons, and maybe we can throw in some coming out stories since we didn't get to do that at all this year. Maybe we can, because of course everything's
not
but
too bad.
Yeah, like if you want to come on and share and jump on, like if we do a live and you want to join in with us.
But it would have to be a happy one, because if it was a sad, terrible one, we can't do that. because I can't hug them like we used to do those in meetings, because if it's a really bad one, we can hug you.
Yeah.
We can make you feel better. If you're far away from me and we make you sad, that would be awful.
I remember that those are when we discovered that even if you did have a good or a bad story, you helped somebody else in that room that was listening.
That's true.
Because no matter what they were going through, they were able to take something from each story, each perspective, and it benefited them in the end, as well as the person who told it, the people who witnessed it. Kind of those same things that we were going over with generosity.
It's kind of like the old saying, "Lead by example."
Right.
I've always believed in that. If I can do it, and I can do it well, I will help someone else do it too. The worst thing you can do is live a lie. I lived it. I hated myself, and it was never a life that I wanted. I've always wanted to be this part of me, and to come out was the best thing that I ever did. Absolutely, because I gained a family, period, and I got my family even stronger.
And that kind of makes it more upsetting that we had to cancel Thanksmas due to the COVID, from stories like that too, because people came to Thanksmas in place of their holiday dinners, or because they didn't have one, and because they could be their authentic selves and celebrate the holiday at the same time.
Right.
But I hope that we can treat this live-a-thon or whatever we do as maybe a virtual Thanksmas type thing.
Right. We'll get to spend the day together, just like we are right here on this live. I'm really excited about it. I have all the board, and Lee's in here somewhere too. Okay. We're all here for you. Off and on Christmas Day. I think it would be great, and we're going to figure something out so that we can pop in with you guys. And then we can share your holiday with you too. Now, after the live, it doesn't pertain to you guys, but the board is going to stay on, and Mocha's showing us something. She thinks we might even be able to have something to where we can all watch a movie together.
Yeah, like what we might do is maybe do a live where we you hear stuff from us, and if you want to tune in during the day, but then do that new feature that Facebook added, which is called Watch Together, which you could do a group video call and have something playing on the screen of everybody, the same movie, the same clips, the same everything at the same time. So you can watch a movie and video chat at the same time.
So like we're hanging out.
Right.
That would be cool.
I know. I think it's going to be cool. I want you guys to see. She showed me the other day. Mocha's getting all techie now.
And I'm sure there'll be some other groups that'll take this idea, so we're going to do it first. So.
Yep. Yeah, let's us do it first.
Just putting it out there. This was our idea. So.
Wow. This is why the rainbow board doesn't get out much. Y'all. It's all right, because we've got great ideas. So if other people took our ideas, that's totally fine, because our ideas rock. And
just
together,
gotta put my little stamp on it. Just put my little stamp.
We're gonna start putting little crowns.
Dre, how are you, darling?
Hi, Dre. How are you? Love you. We were going through some pictures the other day, and I said, "Look, Mama, there's Dre." Yeah, we've known Dre long time.
I know, that's ironic. We did stumble across that picture, and here you are.
Long time. We know Dre long time.
But yes, with all that being said,
wait, Mocha, Cora's talking.
Hand sanitizer. Just stay safe. Stay home unless you have to work. Then I guess go to work, but be safe at work.
Right.
Get lanyards. Put little hand sanitizer on it and keep your hands clean. Don't touch your face. Stuff like that, so that way this can be over.
That's what I say. Can everybody be good? I want to go play. I feel like I'm grounded. If everybody would just go to your room and we could get this over with, we could go play.
Hey, Adrena.
I know, everybody.
August punishment.
I know, right? And it is. I don't like it. I love this though. How everybody's here now. This is my everybody though since the pandemic. So I haven't had me too. Right? We got to get together.
Oh, I know.
Right? Screw COVID. I'm over it. I'm over it. I miss everybody so bad.
I'm ready for this mess to be over. I just
What is that?
I think that's a me.
I agree with you though. I'm gonna take precautions if I'm around people.
And you got to. Somebody's breaking up. I don't know who it is. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we talked about all of this. Look at us just talking because we like each other. This is terrible. So, dear world, we're all just hanging out together because it's cool. Remember, we are the Rainbow Support Group. You can find us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. You can also contact us on 2 Facebook groups and 1 Facebook page. On our website, you can contact any of our board members by their email links on their profile. You can also contact any of the links, the groups that have gone across the bottom of our live, letting you know of any resources that you might need to help you through. We did let you know. This is the last live for the trans girls this year. Next week will be the boys, and then we're done for the year. So I want to thank the girls for everything. And like we said at the beginning, when you stop and think of how much education was provided to our community, then I think it's wonderful. I mean, really, we have, Tessa, it's okay, baby girl. It's okay. If I had not had them here, I would have run out of battery on my computer too. I had to get them to get me a cord real quick because I didn't notice until it went dark. And I'm like, oh my God, we have 2 seconds till it dies. So we understand. But is there anything anybody else wants to say before we go?
No, we just want to wish you a happy holidays and
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
If you do find yourself in a situation, do not hesitate to reach out.
Yes.
I know a lot of people last year said they didn't want to do it because it was the holidays. No, we know how hard the holidays can be. So, and
not only that, the Rainbow, just to let you know, the Rainbow is not a normal business, and we don't take days off. Hi, Maria.
Maria, after this live, after I end it, you'll be able to go back at the very beginning and rewatch it all.
Right. What was I just saying?
Hey, Andrea.
Hesitate. No.
Oh, don't hesitate reaching out. Like literally, Christmas, I have no plans. So I'm here all day. If you guys want to talk or do a video chat, we can. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't want anyone alone. And I don't want you to be sad. Right now, everybody's already sad and they're already alone. Okay, so don't throw a holiday in there. Those poor people.
Yeah.
Okay, we are here for you, and I don't take the day off.
If you're in a dark place, please reach out to us. We do not mind sitting and talking to you on the phone or chatting with you here online. We are here for you. You are loved. You are important. Please don't turn away, because we won't turn away.
No, we won't. No, we won't. And I don't sleep hardly at all, so it won't matter. I'll catch up with you soon, I promise. It won't even be 4 hours. I would like to tell you it'll be 5. I'm praying for 5 hours of sleep at one time. That would be awesome. 2.5. 2.5 max. Oh, well. Pandemic.
I do good to get 3.5 to 4 hours of sleep a night. So
yeah, I know.
Wait, y'all are sleeping?
Oh, right. You not sleep? Oh.
Like, wait, sleep?
Wait, sleep? Is there that sleep? Oh, I didn't know there was sleep. Oh, okay. All right. So next Friday, remember, we will not be joining you for live. It's the very first time all year. However, if you end up at Friday and you're like, oh no, where's Rainbow? Give us a call. We're right here. What we're trying to do is the board's gone back to work, so our schedules are changing. Now, the board is going to change as of the 1st. hopefully we'll have more board members, and we're going to see. So we might have other options come January. Right now, we gotta give it a week. Everybody's got things to do, but you can call me because I'm here. I just don't want to get on live and bore you guys for an hour all by myself. That would be
there's a lot people can do in an hour. I mean, I've been on here an hour chatting with a young lady who was having some trouble and talked her through. It's what we do.
I know. I just don't want to bore people with me. If I was Mocha, that would be something else. She's an entertainer. She does this shit. I only do it because I have to. Mocha knows. If you guys said, Kim, you're out, I'm out. I'm good. Peace out. Right. Cora's like, Kim gone. They said she didn't have to be there. I'm out. Yeah, I found out last time they misinterpreted what I said, and they thought I literally was not coming. And I said, you mean I could have had the day off? Damn it. Damn it. Y'all didn't tell me. I didn't know. I knew I would be there. What?
Kim, you do have the gift of gab. Period. Yes, you do.
Yeah,
every time that we're together, you talk and talk and talk, and I absolutely enjoy it. Unfortunately, I am gifted with that too, thanks to my dad. So, I love to gab. I love to talk to people. It's one of the greatest ways to pass time. And
it is. It's always, but just like Mocha said, we do that.
Yes.
Kind of what the Rainbow does.
It's kind of what we do.
Yep. So if you did have any questions, and if you have watched our lives, because we are getting comments of people going back and watching our past lives. If you have any future topics you'd like for us to discuss in 2021, go ahead and message us those too, because we are going to start. We're going to keep the lives going. So we're going to need new content to bring to you and new stuff for us to educate ourselves on, as well as you guys. But I think that is it. So everybody, I want you to have a wonderful next few holidays. And we will see you again on Christmas.
We will see you on Christmas. Not next Friday, but the Friday after.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys.
I'm going to pull everybody off, but board members stay on after I end it.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all have a great night.